Organ jokes, music jokes. Q. Why are organists like a broken-winded cab horse? A. They are always longing for another stop. Q. Why are organists' fingers like lightning? A. Because they rarely strike the same place twice. Q. What do you get if you throw a piano down a mine shaft? A. A flat minor. Q. What do you get if you drop an organ on an army base? A. A flat major. Q. Why is an 11-foot concert grand better than a studio upright? A. It makes a louder noise when you drop it off a cliff. Q. What do you call a cow that plays the organ? A. A musician. Q. Why was the organ invented? A. So the musician would have a place to put his beer. Q. What does a German Hammond organist do in his life's most tender moments? A. He puts his Leslie on slow. The organ is the instrument of worship, for in its sounding we sense the majesty of God, and in its ending we know the grace of God. A B flat, a G flat, and an E flat walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Sorry, we can't serve minors." Doctor's office. A guy walks into the doctor's office and says, "Doc, I haven't had a bowel movement in a week." The doctor gives him a prescription for a mild laxative and tells him, "If it doesn't work, let me know." A week later the guy is back, "Doc, still no movement." The doctor says, "Guess you need something stronger," and prescribes a powerful laxative. Still another week later the poor guy is back, "Doc, still nothing." The doctor, worried, says, "We'd better get some more information about you to try to figure out what's going on. What do you do for a living?" "I'm a musician, I play the organ." The doctor looks up and says, "Well, that's it. Here's $10. Go get something to eat." St. Peter. St. Peter is checking IDs at the pearly gates, and first comes a Texan. "Tell me, what have you done in life?" says St. Peter. The Texan says, "Well, I struck oil, so I became rich, but I didn't sit on my laurels. I divided all my money among my entire family in my will. So our descendants are all set for about 3 generations." St. Peter says, "That's quite something. Come on in." Next. The second guy in line has been listening, so he says, "I struck it big in the stock market, but I didn't selfishly just provide for my own like that Texan guy. I donated $5 million to save the children." "Wonderful," says St. Peter. "Come in." "Who's next?" The third guy has been listening, and says timidly with a downcast look, "Well, I only made $5,000 in my entire lifetime." "Heavens," says St. Peter. "What instrument did you play?"